Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day, your night, out of your life to join me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it so much that, in fact, I want to kindly remind everybody that, if you're one of them type of people who watch my show so that you can, add fuel to your fire of hatred for me, then you're in the right spot. And I really appreciate you adding view time to my channel and making it that much more closer to becoming monetized. And, I want to talk about my haters tonight because I feel like there's an appropriate way to address all different kinds of circumstances in life. And there is empirical proof just below you here, close to 900 videos now. Oh boy. I mean, I've done more in 9 months than most trolls out there, the keyboard warriors, have ever done in their entire lives. And I gotta tell you, even me, somebody who advocates for just doing completely nothing, at my own detriment, still don't have the time to send barrages of hateful comments and different things around the internet because, well, I'm an adult. And so the closest, coolest, most cringe way that I can join you in your life, is by doing this very thing. And so I will continue to hold it down, and I will continue to just kind of remind all of my supporters out there, right? That, when people come into your life on some hate, you feel me? It takes a bigger and better person to just let them hate. You know, I mean, the funny thing about those kinds of people that hate on other people is quite often they're projecting. And the people that project go through great lengths to protect their identity. They go to great lengths to not mention anybody's name. They go to great lengths to remain the most sketch and cringe character on the internet possible. So, like, this is a classification of trolls that I'm not real interested in pandering to. However, it is what it is, and I can imagine why there are definitely people in this world that may or may not have a problem with me. I mean, is it because you don't like the way I look? Is it because you don't like the things that we talk about? Again, just, like, I make this video and I make these videos for consumption on a level that is like, I keep everything real with everybody. You feel me? Um, Honestly, and that's just so. I just feel like it doesn't matter what you are, what you're doing in life, right? I mean, you may think that things are going good now. You feel me? Things are always going good when they're good. Like you're with somebody, or you think you're a part of a family, and you think that everything is just peachy or whatever. All of that is contingent on the idea that people continue to, give and take, and relationships quite often don't end well just for that very reason. It's very hard to find another adult that doesn't spend their time going through the internet, trying to, start smear campaigns against people without there being any kind of just general sense of where the accusations and allegations are coming from, and I just, at some point, I remind myself that, like, this is a very interesting part of my life. You feel me? And it has been just that. It has been a roller coaster. There have been people that have been supportive, and just as equally, there have been people who have continued to um, just be very hateful. And so the thing is like, no good deed goes unpunished, all these different types of things. But I feel like it really is interesting. Like, the thing that blows my mind about haters, right? Whether it's like your own haters or just whatever, you feel me, is like, how much more time could be spent like doing constructive things, you feel me? Like, unless you're a perfect person, and everything's all good and you've never done anything wrong in your life and you're just a saint, so, like, I don't know, like, we should like apply you to sainthood, right? Because you're a saint, and that's what we should be doing because you're perfect. But, like, see, the thing is that people inherently aren't perfect, and people make mistakes, And I feel like haters do a wonderful job of pointing out other people's mistakes and faults in life, while at the same time simultaneously deflecting any kind of ability to have any kind of self growth and to be a grown up and to be an adult and to look at their own actions and look inward. You feel me? It's so much easier to look outward. And what's weird is that when people hate, like, it's so much easier to do, right? Because, like, I don't know. Again, it's easier to project about somebody else. You feel me? What's really hard is to take accountability for your actions, is to make videos every single day about what's going on in your life. I mean, these things are difficult, you know. Those things require half a brain. You know, what doesn't require half a brain is making baseless accusations about people that you claim to know, but dare I say, have no idea. You know what I mean? Like honestly, and that's just kind of the thing about our own individual circumstances in life. Everybody, you feel me? Is that people are going to be jealous? They are going to be hateful. They are going to spend more time trying to espouse their hate than they are ever going to be actually productive members of society. Now, I truly mean that. I mean that 100%. Like, no takebacks, bet. Again, like, the people, because it makes zero sense. You know what I mean? Like, providing factual information, all these other things, like, that's one thing, right? And, you know, being able to, without a question, prove, or, you know, kind of I don't understand why people are the way that they are, right? And why people refuse to let other people grow. I mean, it's almost as if these very evil people are like psychotic in that they get enjoyment from watching other people fail. Now, again, I'm not. Apparently, to some people out there, I'm just a creepy guy that they continue to watch every single night. You know, again, like, something doesn't make sense, right? Like, 2 plus 2 isn't 5. You feel me? You watch a program about a guy who talks about nothing, and you get upset that I talk about nothing. That's kind of weird, you know? Like, it's impossible to make everybody happy, and it's impossible to live up to impossible standards. And honestly, like, throwing rocks in glass houses, you know, isn't good for anybody, right? Because essentially, we all live in a glass house that we have created for ourselves. And the strength of that house depends on whether or not we're willing to be honest and open and encourage people, you know, to do their own research. And these are things that I've done, that I will continue to do, and I guess at the cost of a handful of people here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Of course, like, and how much more ghetto can that be, by the way, right? Like, Albuquerque, you know, like, we share the same 3 letters of our name. You guys, it's awful. Like, it can be ghetto here in a way that, like, you know, people that you know, some random kid from middle school. You know, it's like I knew that kid in middle school. He was such a mean guy. You know, it's like, you know, the losers of the world maintain their stance at being like nothing has changed in 30 years. You know, like literally, like, these are still the same people that, like, are jealous of other people for the things that they have, for the things that they do, for the things they accomplish. And so they spend all of their waking hours, like, can you imagine? Can you imagine being one of those people, like, who just stirs in their own, you know, whatever pot? Like, you feel me? Like, how miserable could that be? Like, just, like, wondering about other people and thinking about, like, what you can imagine in your head to be true of others when, like, the world's turning, man. You know, the world's still going. Like, shouldn't you be doing something else? Anything else, you know? But again, I want to welcome haters here. This is a safe, free zone, and apparently it's a place that makes you very upset. But nonetheless, I want to remind you that there's no such thing as bad publicity. And if there's anything that I think I've demonstrated to the general public, or at least I've hoped to, is that I have very little to lose. And so it would be a complete it would be silly for me at this point in my life to lie about anything. Again, because like I am where I am, and that's a part of the joke, but I just think that like people that are hateful people are in and of themselves, like these are like the evil people of the world, like it's one thing to like think something about somebody, it's another thing again, like how cuckoo do you gotta be to do that, you feel me? Like I don't know, don't people like no good deed goes unpunished, right? It's like that type of thing. It's like how can you be good in a world that thrives on evil? That thrives on the idea that instead of improving your own life, you gotta like try and attempt for months. Like I mean, this is like again, it's becoming to be like scary. You feel me? Like at some point. I'm scared. At some point, I'm scared of people talking all this stuff about me, and I don't know who they are. Like, I have no idea what I've done to these people, and like they do so for a long period of time. Like that's legit stalking, dude. Y'all are legit borderlining on some criminal behavior. I'm just saying, right? Because that is weird, right? Like that is weird. Regardless of what you think about somebody from 20 years ago, you know what's weird is like acting on the like, have I been on your mind that long, baby? Like what is this all about? You feel me? And again, like I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate you watching my show. Again, you can hate, you feel me? Like at this point, like it doesn't matter. Like I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about what negative people have to say about me at all. Just for the record, I want to be very clear with that because like again, I mean, what more do I have to do to show you that I don't care? Again, like I think the best thing that I can do is just prove all y'all wrong. You feel me? Like I have done every time in every situation that's ever come before me. Like you guys think you're the first people to try and come at me on some hate, you feel me? Like join the club, I mean again, but I who am I to say, you feel me? Apparently these people are evangelicals. They've never done anything wrong, you feel me? No one has anything bad to say about them, but yet they refuse to show themselves and to provide identification, you feel me? And sources and all of these things. It's almost as if my life is some big game that other people are trying to participate in. And hey, like I said, the door is welcome. You feel me? The more time you spend in your life thinking about me, the more I want you to know how much I love you. I love you. I absolutely love you. Thank you for keeping me in your mind and in your thoughts. Again, like, I can't say that that's not the greatest victory ever. Because while y'all are doing that, I'm living myself. I'm doing me. I'm living my best life. That's what I'm doing. So while you guys are doing that, again, just know that IDGAF, like times a million. And I really do mean that. Just as much as I want to thank all of the people who have been so supportive to me and who have been friends to me for my entire life, for all of the people that have been mentors and influences to me, the people that have turned me into champions, the people that, like, seriously, like, dude, like, what? You feel me? Like, it is what it is, and I'm sorry that you hate me, but just know that I love you and that I love what you're doing for me and my brand and my channel, and I just, again, I wish everybody would make a fake account every single day of their lives, throw it up on YouTube, write a bad comment about me. Again, all you're doing is helping me. So I gotta learn, myself, and also try and convey to the public that, like, this is, if this is a game, then game on. You feel me? As it concerns, like, I will produce results. That's what I've done my entire life. I will do just that. I will continue to vlog. I will continue to, bother you because apparently, again, you're crazy. If you've gotten this far in the video and you're one of those people that like hate me or are trying, like, again, just a friendly reminder that I really do strongly believe you're on some stalker type, you feel me? And like it's all good. Like it's all good in the hood, you know? So like continue to try and make me feel bad about what? Like what am I supposed to feel bad about? Like that's what I'm saying because like again, it's just haters are gonna hate, and no good deed goes unpunished. So, just a friendly reminder that if you're going through a time in your life where people are feeling a certain type of way about you, remind yourself that most often it's because they're jealous, they're projecting, and they got nothing better to do, right? They have not the half a brain to do anything other than be evil, and spread hate. This is what they do. So like, let them do their jobs, while all of the rest of us continue to do ours, and we live in a reality that's based and grounded in solid logic and rationale. That's where I'm gonna stay. So I hope that you guys have a really good night. Thank you again for watching my show. Have a really good night. Take care of yourself. Know that I love you. Bye.